Wanted to come on and kind of walk you through how I got my answers to the subject verb agreement practice, because sometimes when you just see the answers but don't really understand why it's a correct answer, that really doesn't necessarily help you when you're studying. So I've opened up the practice answers, and so I'm just going to kind of walk you through how I got the right answer. You're looking at the 12 rules on the subject verb agreement PowerPoint. And I promise you, each of these questions on this worksheet has a corresponding answer in the subject verb agreement rules. So like number one, there goes or there go two Siamese cats who have won blue ribbons. Well, the rule states sometimes you have the subject after the verb, and that's the rule here. What goes or what go? Well, it's cats. Cats is plural. So my verb is plural. Singular verbs end in S, okay? Number two, both of the cats. Well, this is that rule number 3 when you're looking at indefinite pronoun. You have to cross out the prepositional phrase because your subject will never be found in a prepositional phrase. The subject is both. If you go look at your number 3 rule, indefinite pronouns, also studied in the pronoun PowerPoint, both is a plural noun pronoun. So both is plural, my verb is plural. Singular verbs end in S, so I'm choosing the one that's not an S, all right? Number 3, same rule applies. Number 3 rule, neither of the instructors. I can't look at that. That's not where my subject is. My subject is neither. Neither is always singular. So my verb has to be singular. Singular verbs end in S, so the answer is was. Now you hear instructors, and our brains have been kind of geared to the idea of, okay, well, instructors is a plural, so it should be were, but instructors is not my subject. My subject is neither. Take out the other instructors. Neither was present because neither is singular. Mathematics, the rule that says sometimes words end in S, but they're singular in meaning. Mathematics is either John or Frank. Rule 12 says either or, neither nor. Look to the one closest to the verb. The subject closer to the verb is Frank. There's one Frank, that's singular. Singular verbs end in S, so my answer is has. Number 6, the crowd has left the scene of the accident. Crowd is singular because it's a collective noun. If the subject is singular, then the verb has to be singular. Singular verbs end in S. My brother, together with my Uncle Jim, together with, as well as, in addition to. We don't look at that. We look at brother. Brother is singular, so my verb is singular, is. Helen and Kenneth, that's plural. There's 2 people, so it's were buying a new car. The company of soldiers. My subject is company because of soldiers is a prepositional phrase. Cross those out. Of the, in the, on the. Don't look at that, all right? Company is one company. It's a collective noun, so it's singular. So my verb is singular, has. Keith, Marion, or David, or. I've got or there, so I know to look at just one of them. The one that's closest to the verb is David. One David is free. Where are your friends? Because friends is the subject. The dirty dishes on the kitchen table. That's a prepositional phrase. My subject is dishes. Dishes is plural, so my verb is plural, need. Mr. Kelly's patience, in addition to, as well as, together with, just like number 7 up there. It's Mr. Kelly's patience. That's one thing, right? Explains, singular. A motel with clean rooms, a small pond, and free breakfast. With clean rooms, a small pond, and free breakfast. Prepositional phrase. I'm never going to have a subject in a prepositional phrase. Motel is my subject. It's singular, so my verb is. The Green Corporation gives, one corporation. There may be 1,000 employees, but it's one corporation. It's singular, so my verb is singular because singular verbs end in S. Don't forget that. Number 16, nobody in your group of friends. Here's my prepositional phrase. In your, well, there we go. In your group of friends. I'm not going to look at that. Nobody. Nobody is singular. One of the kindest people at the hospital. I'm going to take all that out. It's one. One on my indefinite chart is singular, so my verb has to be singular. Here is everybody from the basketball team. Everybody is a singular indefinite pronoun. For years, the board of directors at the computer company. What's my subject in that sentence? It's board. The board has discussed. Pride and Prejudice, it's one book title, so it's is. Surprisingly, economics has been a pretty easy class so far this semester. Again, the rule from your 12 rules says some words end in S, but it's singular in meaning. Those will be words like economics, mathematics, aerobics, Jesus, it ends with an S, but it's singular. Mars, it ends with an S, but it's singular in meaning. At the entrance to the school, well, that doesn't tell me anything. That's all prepositional phrases. What's my subject? A sign was at the entrance to the school. Sign is singular, so my verb is singular. Either a good book or several magazines. Either or, I look at the second one, that's magazines, that's plural, so my verb is plural, keep. A crowd of happy fans is celebrating in the street because my subject is crowd, not of happy fans. That's a prepositional phrase. Again, find your true subject of your sentence. If the true subject is singular, then your verb is going to be singular. If your subject is plural, then your verb is going to be plural. Use your notes, especially that indefinite pronoun one, because you've only got 4 plurals, a few singular ones, and some either ones. You've just kind of memorize them, or again, you can use your notes on your test. I hope that helps.